What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a dream catcher read for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are second this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so you guys know how this goes. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have one from the top for your energy, one from the bottom for the energy of the situation and or person, and then we have one energetically from the middle, which is the energy between you and the situation and or person. Okay, so let's see what we have for you guys. So we have the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Taurus feminine energy. We have the World card, okay, which is talking about a completion of something, okay. And then we have Cancer energy with the Chariot in regards to the situation between you, the energy between you and the situation and or person, okay. So let's start off with this Five of Pentacles, okay. Pisces, I feel as though this is something that you're in fear of, okay. It feels like a fear, okay, of being left out, okay. Left out in the sense of maybe financially, okay, or being at a loss of something. There is a woman and child here, okay, and so maybe you have had some internal fears in regards to either your relationship or maybe the loss of a loved one, things of that nature, okay? Um, Maybe it's something that is kind of plaguing your subconscious mind, thus this dream catcher read, okay? Um, as time progresses and people get older, it's one of those things that becomes a hot topic in families, okay? In the sense of possibly maybe talks about being prepared, okay? I'm getting this feeling of maybe a conversation was had in the sense of possibly having to pay out a lot of things, okay? Something being a little bit too costly, okay? And so your finances may take a little bit of a hit with this Five of Pentacles, okay? Um, with it being a five, it's some form of change that will occur with this expenditure, okay? That is what I'm feeling, and you could be dreaming about that, okay? So in a sense, Pisces, being the way that you are, you will try to find a deal on something, okay, to avoid having to spend too much on something, okay. So definitely do your price comparison, okay. Possibly start saving up. I'm also feeling this energy of maybe helping someone else with their finances, okay. It could be a motherly figure, okay, or someone relative, a relative of yours, possibly, and it's kind of a big expenditure, okay, and so it could be life changing for them and for you in a sense, and so, however, this possibly is something that is also constantly reoccurring, okay, and so that's for some of you. It's not for all of you because I'll get to another kind of like flip side of things in a few minutes, okay. So the situation and or person is coming to a completion as far as this World card, okay. So for some of you, it could be something that you're already doing now, and it's wrapping up. The World card is talking about cycles coming to an end, okay. As you can see, is like a compass, okay, here with the world in the center, okay, and you kind of see all the elements here, okay, and so If it was the Wheel of Fortune, it would be a change, okay, a cycle, cycles that are ever changing, okay. But with this World card, it's talking about a completion, okay. And so possibly, like I said, if you have been helping um, with a particular situation for someone, a relative, that possibly is coming to an end, okay. Hopefully, if you have been helping them monetarily, they've been putting in, at least to help you, okay, and not just putting it solely on you, okay. And so, possibly, like I said, it's wrapping up, helping them is finally done for, and maybe you'll be able to move forward with what you need to do now, okay. And so that is where this Cancer energy comes in, your co-water sign, okay. The Chariot, okay. And so this Chariot has someone kind of barreling through the waves, if you will, and there's this kind of like tall machine here, okay. But it's basically talking about charging forward. As far as the waves, it's kind of giving me this vibe of emotions, okay, and finally being able to possibly move towards something that you're very passionate about, okay. Maybe you've been wanting to put your finances towards something else, okay, or if it's not your finances, just again, prioritizing, if you will. Maybe for you, it's like family, kids, friends, you. Okay, it's like you're at the bottom of the barrel. And so now, with this Chariot card being here, you can finally kind of put yourself at the top or prioritize your list of responsibilities in a different way, where family then now goes to the bottom because everyone has been taken care of. And so now it's kids, friends, you. Okay, or you've helped all those people, and now it's about you now, okay. Maybe you've wrapped up or completed always being there for everyone else because it's kind of left you, out in the lurch from helping everyone. It is a sacrifice, okay? You've made a lot of sacrifices, and that's possibly also for some of you as well with this Five of Pentacles. A lot of sacrifices have been made where you've had to put a lot of things on the back burner because every time you turn around, someone needs your help, whether it be just to help them organize something for themselves, monetary, kind of being, a listening ear, support, things of that nature, and you've had to put your stuff to the side. And so now that's coming to an end, either because you have gotten tired of it and have detached, or because you've been that good person, it's boded well for you. Because sometimes Pisces, y'all have a tendency of only doing things if it benefits you in some shape, form, or fashion, okay. Not throwing shade at y'all, I'm just saying. And then you have the Chariot, okay, where you're finally able to move forward and deal with things that you've been meaning to handle, okay. So with that being said, let's go into the mindful messages so we can see what the main focus is between you and the situation, okay, or just what your main focus should be, period, okay. One from the top, one from the bottom, associating the colors with the chakras. So just in case you do any metaphysical work as far as meditation, things of that nature, this is for that purpose, okay. Just to give you some moral support, if you will, of what your main focus should be. You can take both of these cards for yourself, or one for yourself and one towards the situation, however it resonates for you, okay. So let's see what the first message is. It is loving friends. Loving friends, sacral, solar plexus to heart chakra, okay. So it says, I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. What did I just say? Okay. So with this loving friends, you possibly are wrapping up or completing some friendships that needed to be let go, so that way you can move forward, okay? There is an old saying about, not wanting to be the smartest one in the room, okay? It is very, very exhausting when you are the smartest one in the room. And so it is great to grow with people that want to grow themselves, learning with others, or being in a room with people who can teach you, okay? And you always having to teach everyone or be there for everyone has possibly been very exhausting and has taken you off of your course with this Five of Pentacles, okay? But you also still have the relationships of those people who are more of a motivator and support to you, okay? And maybe you are finally realizing that, working on that sacral to heart chakra, okay? Solar plexus in there as well. All right, so let's move on to the next one, which is play. Okay, play, heart chakra here. Okay, stating, I am completely engaged in what I do in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Okay, and so as you can see, this is kind of laying in between this world card and this chariot. Okay, you are now able to do what you want to do. Okay, hobbies, goals, things of that nature. It is all things that are not really considered work for you. It's really your free time. Okay, you finally have free time. Okay, again, it has not came without its own challenges of sacrifice. Okay, Pisces, and so now you are free to move forward after dealing with all of this. Okay, so with that being said, let's go into the sacred geometry for the outcome of the energy and any additional advice that may be channeled through to your reading. Okay, I get on you, Pisces, a lot about making sure you're not burning yourself out. Okay, and so it's nice to see this energy in the Dreamcatcher read now. For some of you, I still may have to get on you about burning yourselves out and not taking some time to yourselves, okay? Because Pisces, you do not like saying no to people unless, again, you're, plotting something in a sense, okay, or strategizing. But you have this tendency of, not wanting to let people down, okay? And that's why you've ended up in this Five of Pentacles, okay? For some of you, it could just be you dreaming all of this, okay? Ending relationships with, long-standing friends, starting to tell people no, okay? Wondering how that will go over for you, where you have not actually done it yet, okay? What has not been done is possibly foresight, okay, of what is to come, okay? And it's possibly the universe telling you that something needs to be done, okay? Because you are suffering from it, okay? So by all means, this is hitting a different collective of Pisces per placements, okay? So sun sign, Pisces and sun sign placements. Hopefully you don't mind sharing your energy with other placements, okay? So there could be other people that know that they have Pisces in their birth chart in a placement that is very important to them, and so their energy might be in this reading as well, okay? So hopefully you do not mind. All right, so I gotta pretty much read for everyone, okay? So with that being said, let's go into one from the top and one directly from the bottom. Same thing goes for these. You can take both for yourself or one for yourself, one towards the situation. If you like, you can take a screenshot of these images and use them as visual aids in your meditation, okay? So first message is miracle, okay? Miracle 33, one of the popular cards that come out quite frequently since I've started doing these Dreamcatcher reads. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible, okay? Anything is possible, Okay. And so maybe you need that as far as being kind of aware or a sense of, like I said, this Five of Pentacles, um, maybe praying for a miracle for someone else. Like I said, feeling this energy of possibly what is to come, something that is the inevitable. Okay. And again, if it is circling around the loss of a loved one, no one wants anyone to go. Everyone wants to live forever. But remember that the spirit never dies. Okay. And so instead, enjoy the moments that you have with that person now, if that is your situation, Pisces. Okay. And live every moment in joy and in positive energy. Okay. And just take every day one step at a time in regards to if it is attached to finances and kind of starting making plans. Okay. No one likes to talk about death. Okay. I surely don't. Okay. I am not really that great in talking about it. However, I do try to offer as much compassion as I possibly can, because it is a very hard subject, especially when you're trying to plan ahead for it. Okay. Because we all believe that we or our loved ones that we love the most are going to be here forever, and that day can never come. Okay. But by all means, it does not mean that you can't ask for this miracle to occur as far as the longevity of one's life. Okay. They just have to make sure that they're living right. Okay. And it's still good to be prepared. Okay. In that sense, and trust you will be better for it. Okay. Along with that person as well. All right. So next one is delight. Okay, delight. Also another popular card that's been coming out recently. Number 19. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Okay. So be that beacon of light. Okay. If you're looking for this miracle to occur, it is time for you to live in delight, joy, and happiness. Okay. Finding that within you. And have this going right up underneath that play card that came out earlier. Okay. You will be in complete delight. Okay. Now, some of you may be looking for this miracle in a sense of freeing up your time. Okay. You're praying for free time. Okay. And asking for, the possibility of being able to spend some time with either your family or friends or really just yourself. Okay. And actually looking forward to having some fun, completing whatever needs to be done. Okay. And that's where, all of this energy kind of ties from. Okay. Is something coming to a completion. Okay. Holidays are rolling around the corner, of course. So you have Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. And so maybe this is around the time that you actually start having like a vacation of some sort. Okay. And so definitely kind of keep that in mind. Vacation time is always one of my favorites as well. And I'll be, after this week, I will be off for the rest of the month. So I'm definitely right there with you. Okay. As far as readings. So, but that doesn't mean I don't have work in other places, but that is, part of it is also my hobbies and things like that I enjoy doing. So really looking forward to getting out a little bit and things like that while I'm on my little hiatus from readings. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you take that into consideration, Pisces. I don't know why. Every time when I get on Pisces, I want to just vibe with y'all sometimes. Okay. But nonetheless, that's all that I have for you guys this evening. We do have 3 more readings this week, including the energy shout out, hopefully coming out on Sunday on time. So until then, peace.